Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. welcome to Pubstock presents the Lock-In Quarantine Quiz number 10.
Woo! So, we were going to wear party hats. Oh, we'll save it for the last one. It's fine. Right, thank you to those of you joining us again, and welcome and hello to any new players. I don't know if we've got any new players tonight, but welcome if you are.
Obviously, restrictions are being lifted, so we're not sure how many more of these we'll do, but fear not, we won't just stop. We'll make sure we go out on a high and have a big party with party hats. That also...
and plenty of warning.
Yeah, and plenty of warning. That also means that there might be a fewer teams tonight, so...
Your chances of winning have improved. We've got about 30 teams,
yeah,
and there's normally about 40 plus, so not too few, too fewer. Too less. There's still quite a lot of teams, but yeah, your chances have improved. Just also let you know, whenever the last one is, we will be doing a Champions of Champions kind of thing. So we will add together all of the points that you've had from all of the times that you've played for all of the teams. So there will be a Champions of Champions, and there will be a prize for them. So there's quite a few people that have been getting like second and third every week. But overall, who's got the most points?
That's Consistency is key.
That's what we'll be looking for.
Right. As always, tonight there will be 8 rounds of 10 questions on various topics. And just to any new players out there, please write your questions down on a paper at home. Please do not comment them. Thank you.
Okay. So this week, the rounds are as follows. It's week 10, so the 10th letter of the alphabet is J, so J for Jokers.
Then round 2, art and design.
Round 3, as seen on TV, the advert round. This is our, as Ollie likes to call it,
the multimedia round.
Multimedia round.
Round 4, up in the air.
Then we will mark these answers, as you know, collecting the running totals whilst you are completing.
Round 5, the picture round.
Round 6, sport/science.
Then round 7, famous 10s, in honour of this being our 10th quiz.
We'll explain that later. And then finally, round 8, general knowledge.
Last week, the lockdown lessers became champions for the first time, just pipping sibling isolation and self-arse-elation to the Corona Cup, and also winning a limited edition Pubstock mug.
Ooh. This week, the prize is again limited edition, and we are bringing you this branded pen to fill in your answers.
Yeah.
We're really scraping the barrel of novelty prizes, aren't we?
We are indeed.
Right.
We've got a few more...
I'll add them in a minute.
A few more teams joining us. Hello.
Wonderful. Right, we have a couple of shout-outs this week. Thank you to Tim and Joe for the lovely wine that you sent.
And thanks to Pat and Co, the reigning champions, for the beers. Cheers.
Cheers. Right, just before we get going, please, thank you to those of you that have. Can you send us pictures of you playing, please? Why not take one now? We'll just add a couple more of these teams and we'll get started in a minute. So grab yourself a drink, make sure you've got your pen and paper, etc. Okay. Right. See, even Jack can't be bothered to write the full name out anymore.
What, Miley Cyrus, Virus Pirates? Miley C and the Virus P.
I've just been writing MCVP on here the whole time, so thank you anyway.
Shall we crack on?
I think we should.
Okay. So round 1 this week is Jokers. J, the 10th letter in the alphabet. It's basically comedians.
Yeah, it's like a comedy round.
Yeah.
We took out the one question that was actually about sort of court jesters.
Yeah.
So a comedy round for you.
Right.
Okay.
Question 1. Which comedian recently changed his name by deed poll to Hugo Boss? So question 1. Which comedian recently changed his name by deed poll to Hugo Boss? I've started this week with a remarkably low amount of alcohol, so question 1, which comedian recently changed his name by deed poll to Hugo Boss?
Question 2. In the Steelers' Wheels song Stuck in the Middle with You, are the jokers to the left or to the right? I just had to check that. Yeah. So in the Steelers Wheel song Stuck in the Middle with You, are the jokers to the left or to the right? If you have no idea what that means, take a guess. Okay, so in the Steelers Wheel song Stuck in the Middle with You, are the jokers to the left or to the right?
Okay, question 3. In 2012, which British comedian was embroiled in a high-profile tax avoidance scandal? So question 3. In 2012, which British comedian was embroiled in a high-profile tax avoidance scandal? Scandalous.
Can't believe it was that long ago.
I
Actually.
know.
I know you're being funny, Jack.
So in 2012, which British comedian was embroiled in a high-profile tax avoidance scandal?
Question 4. Right. Which famous figure is John Culshaw doing an impression of here? So the impressionist John Culshaw, you are going to hear a clip of him doing an impression of somebody, a famous figure, and we would like you to write down the famous figure he's doing the impression of.
It's from here that the movements of that amazing dish behind me are precisely monitored. But my favourite bit is all these buttons. There's loads of buttons and you just sort of want to go like that and press them all. But you're not allowed to do that. You'd well get done if you were to do that.
Okay, so which famous figure was John Culshaw doing an impression of there?
I'm even numbers.
You were slow to the party there.
I wasn't.
Okay, question 5. Would I Lie to You is currently presented by which comedian? So the TV panel show Would I Lie to You is currently presented by which comedian? Sorry.
Just notice we've got a couple of teams tonight whose team names are answers or derivative of answers. I hope they get them right.
So Would I Lie to You is currently presented by which comedian?
Question 6. In Gavin and Stacey, what is the name of Nessa and Smithy's baby? In Gavin and Stacey, what is the name of Nessa and Smithy's baby?
You'll get the point for the first name.
Yeah.
But kudos for the full name.
You can't give kudos.
It's not Strava,
It's not a
is it?
currency.
It's not Strava.
It's not a quiz currency. No. Okay, so in Gavin and Stacey, what is the name of Nessa and Smithy's baby?
Question 7. What was Jo Brand's job before she became a comedian? Was she a drama teacher, an emergency call handler, or a psychiatric nurse? So question 7. What was Jo Brand's job before she became a comedian? Was she a drama teacher, an emergency call handler, or a psychiatric nurse?
A comedian.
If you will. So question 7, what was Jo Brand's job before she became a comedian? Drama teacher, emergency call handler, or psychiatric nurse? Moving on.
Question 8. Which classic joker is this? So which classic joker is this? So a comedian. Who is it? And I will give you a clue. It's not Boris Johnson.
Oh, it does look
It
like
does
that.
kind of look
Yeah.
like We mean an actual professional comedian.
Joker.
As opposed to a byproduct of their actual job.
Let's not get political. Okay. Question 9. Which film made more at the box office? Joker or The Dark Knight? So question 9, which film made more at the box office? Was it Joker or The Dark Knight?
Both of these films obviously feature the character
The Joker. Smart that.
And finally, for this first round, question 10. Who played Brenda Furlong in the sitcom Dinner Ladies? Who played Brenda Furlong in the sitcom Dinner Ladies? Okay, so who played Brenda Furlong in the sitcom Dinner Ladies?
Moving on to round number 2, art and design. Not art / design. This one's art and design.
I didn't even think of that, yeah.
So round 2, art and design.
Let's go.
Question number 1, The Angel of the North is a sculpture designed by which artist? So question 1, The Angel of the North is a sculpture designed by which artist? Links with that question about the Antiques Roadshow finds.
It does. Yes.
So question 1, The Angel of the North is a sculpture designed by which artist?
Question 2. Which form of pottery takes its name from the Italian for baked earth? Which form of pottery takes its name from the Italian for baked earth? How's your sunburn?
It's quite red.
Okay, so that was which form of pottery takes its name from the Italian for baked earth?
Question 3, in which city would you find the Van Gogh Museum?
You're going with it.
I'm going with it. Question 3, in which city would you find the Van Gogh Museum? It's the Isle of Wight pronunciation, and that's what's sticking here.
So you're not Van Gogh. Well, you're clearly not.
Evidently. I'm not Van No. So in which city would you find the Van Gogh Museum?
Question 4. Who designed St. Paul's Cathedral? Who designed St. Paul's Cathedral? We're talking about the one that you can see today.
No, you can't.
What?
I-
Yes, you can. Well, not physically right now,
Okay,
we can't
yeah.
see it, but you can
Yep.
see it. Who designed St. Paul's Cathedral? I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
That's
So who designed St. Paul's Cathedral?
Question 5. Which fashion designer directed the films Nocturnal Animals and A Single Man? So question 5. Which fashion designer directed the films Nocturnal Animals and A Single Man? So which fashion designer directed the films Nocturnal Animals and A Single Man?
Okay, question 6. Which of these is the Burger King logo, or is the Burger King logo? So A or B, which one of these is actually the Burger King logo? I just need to check this because I've been through it so many times.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think there's any way of working it out. You just have to go
Yeah.
with it.
So question 7. Who illustrated Beatrix Potter's books? Question 7. Who illustrated Beatrix Potter's books? Question 7. Who illustrated Beatrix Potter's books?
Question 8. Which Italian gallery holds the works The Birth of Venus and Madonna with the Long Neck? Which Italian gallery holds the works The Birth of Venus and Madonna with the Long Neck? So that was which Italian gallery holds the works The Birth of Venus and Madonna with the Long Neck?
Okay. Question 9. Timothy Spall played which English romantic painter in a 2014 biopic? So question 9. Timothy Spall played which English romantic painter in a 2014 biopic? So Timothy Spall played which English romantic painter in a 2014 biopic? Question 9.
And finally for this round, in graphic design, what does DPI stand for? In graphic design, what does DPI stand for? In graphic design, what does DPI stand for?
Okay.
Okay, round 3, a multimedia round.
Ooh.
As seen on TV. Okay, so you are going to see 10 clips from TV adverts from the last couple of decades. We would like you to tell us what brand is being advertised. So we're going to be quite generous here. It's not the specific product.
Rather just the brand.
The brand, like the company that's being advertised.
Yeah.
There is... we'll just leave it like that.
Leave it as that. So you will see a product being advertised, a brand being advertised, and we'd like you to write down that brand. Here we go.
There's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that love light shines all around us. Just let your love.
Last stop on round to be old Ma Peggerty's place. 'Twas like taking bread to the top of the world. 'Twas a grand ride back though. I knew Baker'd have kettle on and slices of hot ovis ready. Get it inside you, boy, he'd say. You must have gone up that hill as fast as you came down.
In the house tonight, move your body from left to right. To all you freaks, don't stop the rock. That's freaks, don't speak it, you know what? Freaks, don't speak it in the house tonight, move your body from left to right. To all you freaks, don't stop the rock. Oh, freaks, that's fine. Freaks, don't speak it in the house tonight, move your body from left to right. To all you freaks, don't stop the rock. That's freaks, don't speak it, you know what?
G'day.
Hi, it's Harry from Abergavenny.
How's up?
Listen, I forgot my brother-in-law only drinks fancy pants beer. What do I do?
The man wants la-di-da.
Give him a la-di-daga.
Pour the amber nectar into an old jam jar.
Tell him it was brewed in an abandoned coal mine.
Call it something obscure.
And he'll be as happy as a dingo with two tails.
Brilliant, thanks, guys.
No worries.
I used to be a cat. Every day the same. I'd be aloof till lunch, then coldly indifferent after. To me, everything was just, meh. Then it hit me. Why be so cat? Why not be a bit more dog? I mean, look at the world today. It's amazing. Running, amazing. Chasing cars, amazing.
One night to be confused, one night to speed up truth. We had a promise paid, 4 hands and then away, both under influence. We had divine sense to know what to say. Mind is a razor blade.
Joe, did you just put that avocado straight in your bag?
Yes, saves us scanning at the till. And we can check on our spend. Now, put the lolly in the bag. Get it? See what I did there? Your honey or your life.
Is it my go now?
No.
Joe,
No.
hand over the dough, nuts.
Yeah.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me down the road, that's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down until
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that one.
They were quite hard.
They might have been quite hard.
But
you know.
As long as you've got more than the other teams, then...
Yeah, there's no pass mark here.
No. Even if you only got one, some people might not have got any. Hopefully you did, but that's the way it is. Right, let's move on. Round 4, up in the air. So we've had under the sea, we've now got up in the air.
So, question 1. What is the call sign of any US Air Force plane carrying the president? So, question 1. What is the call sign of any US Air Force plane carrying the president?
No sympathy points, I'm sorry. We tried to pick some of the most iconic adverts, didn't we? At least it's not a music round.
At least it's not a music round. So, question 1. What is the call sign of any US Air Force plane carrying the president?
Question 2. Which 1978 film depicts the USA being invaded by killer bees? Which 1978 film depicts the USA being invaded by killer bees?
Starring Michael Caine.
So, which 1978 film depicts the USA being invaded by killer bees?
Question 3. Which orange-billed bird is a mascot for Guinness? So, question 3. Which orange-billed bird is a mascot for Guinness? Question 3. Which orange-billed bird is a mascot for Guinness?
Question 4. In which US city does the internet...
UK.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought I just said the answer. In which UK city does the International Balloon Fiesta take place every August? In which UK city does the International Balloon Fiesta take place every August? I'm sorry. I'll do better.
What?
So, in which UK city does the International Balloon Fiesta take place every August? But maybe not this year.
Maybe not. Probably not.
Yes.
Question 5. Which country exports the most fireworks? Is it China, India, or the USA? So, question 5. Which country exports the most fireworks? Is it China, India, or the USA?
So, makes and
exports
them. Not like releases them.
So China, India, or the USA for that one.
Question 6. What is the name of the capsule that is due to transport Robert Behnken and Douglas Hurley to the ISS? Crew Tiger, Crew Leopard, or Crew Dragon? So what is the name of the capsule that is due to transport Robert Behnken and Douglas Hurley to the ISS? Is it Crew Tiger, Crew Leopard, or Crew Dragon? Last minute change of wording for this question.
Last minute change of tense.
Yes.
Okay. Question number 7. Who played the main character in the 2009 film Up in the Air? So question 7. Who played the main character in the 2009 film Up in the Air?
What?
Nothing.
Question 8. What term was given to describe various UFOs seen in the skies by Allied aircraft pilots in World War II? What term was given to describe various UFOs seen in the skies by Allied aircraft pilots in World War II?
One of your team names is a play on this.
Yes.
That's all the hints you're getting.
So what term was given to describe various UFOs seen in the skies by Allied aircraft pilots in World War II?
Question number 9. What is the brightest star in the night sky? So question 9. What is the brightest star in the night sky? Is this just Northern Hemisphere?
No.
There you go. So question
Not
9.
according to space.com. Just the brightest star in the whole night sky. I feel like if space.com doesn't have this right, then there's no hope.
There's no hope.
That's what we're going with.
So question 9. What is the brightest star in the night sky?
And finally, question 10. What film is this from? So this is a still from a film. That didn't rhyme, but I tried to make it rhyme. What film is this from?
Okay.
Okay.
And now for the answers. So, round 1, Jokers. Question 1. It was Joe Lycett who changed his name by deed poll to Hugo Boss and then back again recently.
Yeah, this was to show how it was to protest against Hugo Boss, basically bullying smaller companies or smaller businesses that had boss in the title.
Ridiculous. So, Joe Lycett, question 1.
Number 2, the Jokers are to the right if you are stuck in the middle.
Who's to the left, or what's to the left?
Clowns.
Clowns to the left, Jokers to the right.
Here I am, stuck in the middle between two ferns.
Question 3.
It's actually a cheese plant.
Jimmy Carr was embroiled in a tax avoidance scandal in 2012. Jimmy Carr for question 3.
So was Gary Barlow. But he's not a British comedian, so... the famous figure you heard John Culshaw doing an impression of was Brian Cox, the scientist. Not the actor, the scientist Brian Cox.
Is there an actor called Brian Cox? Oh, there is.
Very different.
Two very different people.
So it's Brian Cox.
Would I Lie to You is currently presented by Rob Brydon. Rob Brydon for question number 5.
Sticking with that, Rob Brydon's also in Gavin and Stacey. Question number 6. The name of Nessa and Smithy's baby is Neil, the baby. Smith. Neil is fine.
Yeah, Neil is...
Will we accept the baby?
No.
No. Neil is the answer we're looking for. Kudos, but no more points if you put Neil, the baby.
So, Jo Brand was a psychiatric nurse before she became a comedian. So, question 7, psychiatric nurse.
Yep. And this was not Boris Johnson, it was Tommy Cooper. Although the silhouette did look remarkably like Bojo. But no, that was Tommy Cooper.
Famous for wearing a fez during his acts. Question 9. Joker marginally made more at the box office.
They both made over $1 billion. I don't know if it's dollars or pounds. I think it's dollars. But just I think about 100,000 was in it between them. But the Joker just...
Pips it.
And finally, that was Victoria Wood, of course, who played Brenda Furlong in Dinner Ladies. Victoria Wood.
Okay, round 2, art and design. Question 1, The Angel of the North is a sculpture designed by Anthony Gormley. Anthony Gormley for question 1.
Yep, it's terracotta. It's a form of pottery, not poetry, which takes its name from the Italian for baked earth, terracotta.
Question 3, the Van Gogh Museum is in Amsterdam.
Sir Christopher Wren designed St. Paul's Cathedral, or just Christopher Wren, the one that you see today. He had some help, but he was the kind of chief designer, Christopher Wren.
Question 5, Tom Ford turned his hat. He put on his directing hat for Nocturnal Animals and A Single Man. So Tom Ford for question 5.
It was B. B is the actual Burger King logo. I've seen it so many times, and I still... It's not that I think it's A, it's just...
It might be.
I never go to Burger King, so I don't know. But it is B. It's definitely B. I even just Googled it now, so it's definitely B.
Question 7. Beatrix Potter. Beatrix Potter illustrated Beatrix Potter's book. She did. That's it.
It was a little bit of a trick question there, which
Yeah.
I feel like you stumbled across.
Yeah.
I can't speak today. Yes, Beatrix Potter did her own illustration.
She did indeed.
Okay, how do I say this? Uffizi.
The Uffizi.
Uffizi. The Uffizi Gallery holds the works The Birth of Venus and Madonna with the Long Neck.
Question 9. Timothy Spall played J.M.W. Turner in a 2014 biopic. So
I'm going to give you Turner.
Turner is fine for question 9.
And finally, for this round, DPI in graphic design stands for dots per inch.
It's a resolution thing for printed materials.
So dots per inch.
Okay, round 3, as seen on TV.
So again, we were looking for the company or the brand.
Yeah, we're going to be quite generous here.
Yeah.
So question 1, that's Barclaycard, but if you put Barclays, you can get the point. So question 1, Barclaycard or Barclays?
Same actor that played Stacey's brother
in
Gavin and Stacey. Question 2, this was Hovis, the classic Hovis bread advert.
Mm-hmm. Question 3, this was Cadbury's, the eyebrow one. Yep, so Cadbury's for question 3.
Foster's for question 4, Foster's.
I actually spent quite a long time blurring out all the Foster's cans in that clip. So, yep.
Well done.
Thank you. Question 5, that was Honda.
The cog, wasn't it? That won so many awards.
So many awards, and it took over 300 takes to get it right.
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought it was 40.
I think it was 300.
Oh.
I said it with a lot of
Somewhere
confidence.
between 40 and 300 takes.
I thought you told me it was 300 takes.
Oh.
But that does seem ridiculous.
I think it was about 40.
Yeah. Okay.
I think there might have been 300 people behind it.
Yeah.
I think that, yeah. Okay.
Question 6.
Right, this one is for the iPod. Are we going to give them Apple? Yeah, okay, fine. It is an Apple advert. It's for the iPod, though. No extra marks, but Apple or iPod.
Question 7. That was, in fact, O2 for their Be More Dog campaign the other year. So O2 for question 7.
Question 8. This was Sony Bravia, but we'll just give you Sony if you put Sony.
Yeah, to advertise their TV's colour rendition capabilities. There you go.
Yeah.
Question 9, that was Tesco.
Again, Gavin and Stacey. Well, Nessa, but... And finally, of course, this was Dulux. Dulux paint.
Indeed. So round 4, up in the air. The call sign of any US Air Force plane carrying the president is Air Force One.
Yep, it's not an actual plane. It's the name of the...
It's the...
vessel, if you like.
Yeah, the
craft.
The name associated with that.
Yeah. So this film was called The Swarm. Mm-hmm. One of our players today joining us all the way from California. So hi, Keith. Keith actually was in this film, flying a helicopter. So we hope that you got that right. So yeah, The Swarm, the USA being invaded by killer bees.
Question 3, the orange-billed bird that is a mascot for Guinness is a toucan. A toucan for question 3.
Bristol is the UK city where the International Balloon Fiesta takes place every August, barring maybe this one. So Bristol, where the balloons are.
Yep. Question 5, China exports the most fireworks. It's like 85% of the world's.
Yeah, it's over 80%, and the others are about 0.6% or something. Yeah. Crew Dragon was the name of the rocket, the capsule. Obviously, it had to postpone its departure the other day, but...
Due to lightning?
Crew Dragon.
Question 7, George Clooney played the main character in the 2009 film Up in the Air, where he flew around the country firing people?
The Foo Fighters was the term used to describe the UFOs seen in the skies by Allied aircraft pilots in World War II. Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters, the band, when Nirvana split up in the mid-90s, he got really into reading books about aliens and spaceships and all that kind of thing. So he just put out a single or an album, I think it was, with the name The Foo Fighters. And then it stuck, and he said it's the stupidest name for a band ever. But obviously when most people think of Foo Fighters, that's what they think of. But that's the origin of the name.
And the team Foo Fighters, hopefully you got that.
Still one of my favourite team names.
Question 9, the brightest star is Sirius or the Dog Star, as it's also known. So Sirius or the Dog Star.
Hence why Sirius Black is a dog in Harry Potter. And question 10, this is from the film Up, of course.
Yep. Is that the... Yes, it is.
Right, okay, so that is the first half done and dusted. As ever, please comment with your team name and your scores out of 40. Whilst you are typing your names and we are collating that, you are going to be seeing the picture round on a loop, and the theme this week is reality TV stars.
Yep, so you will see a picture of a star from a reality TV programme, and we've been quite loose with our definition of reality TV programme here.
Yes.
We would like their name and the show that made them famous.
Yes, lots of them have been on various shows, but we're looking for the one that made them famous.
And there will be half a point for each of those.
Yep, so you are seeing 10 pictures on a loop. We want the name of the reality TV star and the show that first brought them to fame.
And I'm 80% sure I clicked the loop button here, so we'll find out. Good luck.
Okay. welcome back.
Hello.
So we'll mark that pitch round at the end of the quiz. Right, at halfway point then. Now, it wasn't that I wasn't thinking that everyone would do well, because, you know, you're great, but I thought this was the hardest week we'd ever done. I was not expecting these scores to be so high.
I thought it was all right. Katie just doesn't know any adverts. I think that's.
I just don't. Clearly, I never
your
watch
blind
TV.
spot, yeah.
Well, actually, I'm with you, Jenny Harrison. I never watch ITV either. So I.
Oh no, we don't watch ITV.
So I never watch adverts, or if I do, I just like fast forward through them. Anyway, right? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams in third place at the moment on 35 points out of 40. So well done to Groundhog Day, My Corona, Nerd Immunity, Rai Rai and Sibling Isolation, who are all on 35 points.
In joint second place with 36 points is the the Finidons and the Parentals. So well done to you.
Yes, and Normal for Norfolk with the Parentals as well. But out with just one more point, with £37 £37 out of 40. The Ampersands, well done Sophie, Sean, and is it Lily? I think it's Lily.
Yes.
Yes. Well done, the Ampersands. 37 points. Wow. Okay, so I'm shocked. I didn't think everyone was going to do so well, so well done.
But this can all change.
It's just like I never say to any of my classes. I'm like, you guys have done way worse than I thought you would. So this is nice. Okay, so yeah, things can change. I'm bringing back sport/science.
Yep.
For round 6.
Let us begin.
Let us.
So sport/science question number 1. On this day, in which year did Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay complete the first official ascent of Mount Everest? Was it 1953, 1958, or 1963? So on this very day, in which year did Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay complete the first official ascent of Mount Everest? Was it 1953, 1958, or 1963?
Ooh. All right, Rob, if you put your score down late, then we won't count it, will we? Okay, so
Comings and goings, did we miss your comment?
yeah, I think we might have missed it. Mightn't we? So well done.
There is no comment from them.
Well, we've got them now. So comings and goings, well done. You're also on 35, and well done, Rob. So that's locked down, locked in, whatever it is.
Locked up.
Locked up,
Locked
locked
around.
in. And to Pierced housemates, you are in second place as well. Okay, Rob.
And in third place
Yes, I think
is also.
I've already said that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So there we go. Question 2. Bruxism is a condition in which you unconsciously do what? Bite your lip or grind your teeth. Bruxism is a condition which you unconsciously do what? Bite your lip or grind your teeth.
I've genuinely never known Rob to be so competitive. Oh, that's a lie. Okay, question 3. In which sport do teams compete in the NRL? So, in which sport do teams compete in the NRL? L. So, question 3. In which sport do teams compete in the NRL?
Question 4. What animal lives in a set? What animal lives in a set? Like he's shouting at us.
I know. Okay, Rob.
So, what animal lives in a set?
Question 5. After the advent of automatic timing, who was the first athlete to run the 100 metres in under 10 seconds? Was it Jim Hines, Ben Johnston, or Carl Lewis? So question 5, after the advent of automatic timing, who was the first athlete to run the 100 metres in under 10 seconds? Was it Jim Hines, Ben Johnston or Carl Lewis? Good job I got.
That's a really good idea, Gina.
Agreed, Gina. Some behaviour management.
Right, question 6. What is the only bird known to fly backwards? What is the only bird known to fly backwards? What is the only bird known to fly backwards?
Okay, question 7. Which athlete is starring alongside Bill Murray in this clip from Space Jam? So you're going to see a clip from the film Space Jam, and we want you to know. We want to know what.
You set it up. Which athlete can you see starring in this film with Bill Murray?
Never mind.
Okay, so obviously I just love the film Space Jam, but who was that starring alongside Bill Murray in the film Space Jam?
Question 8. What animal is Erwin Schrödinger associated with? What animal is Erwin Schrödinger associated with? I realise that our bias in science is definitely towards animals, isn't it?
Yeah.
Biology. Although this one...
I did a week and a half of A-level chemistry.
Well done.
Before I dropped it for PE.
I haven't done science in 10 years,
Yeah.
apart from when I TA in a science class. And that's like the longest hour of my week. So, so what animal is Erwin Schrödinger associated with?
Question 9. Who won the BBC Sports Personality of the Year in 2019? So last year, who won the BBC Sports Personality of the Year?
Wow, that seems longer than 6 months ago, doesn't it? It does.
So question 9. Who won BBC Sports Personality of the Year 2019?
And finally for this round, question 10. Edelweiss is a type of what? Is it a flower, a bird, or a butterfly? Edelweiss is a type of what? Flower, bird, or butterfly? I hope I said that right. Edelweiss is a type of what? Flower, bird, or butterfly?
Okay, round 7, famous tens. This is our 10th quiz. So this round is all about the number 10.
Yes.
So,
let's go.
Question 1, which element has the atomic number 10? Which element has the atomic number 10?
I think number 10 was as far as I got in my science homework of having to make up a song.
Hence why you suggested
periodic
this.
Table.
Hence why you suggested this,
Okay.
this round.
My song was to the sound, not to the soundtrack, to the theme of anything you can do, I can do better. I might sing it in the answers.
Adorable. Question 2.
This is not adorable. Which infamous serial killer lived at 10 Rillington Place? Shouldn't laugh, but it was a long time ago. Which infamous serial killer lived at 10 Rillington Place? I'm sorry this took a dark turn. We'll be back onto the light-hearted quiz in a minute.
It's the picture that goes along with
But you just said adorable. So, which infamous serial killer lived at 10 Rillington Place?
Question 3. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is a 2003 rom-com featuring Matthew McConaughey opposite which leading lady? Is it Anne Hathaway, Kate Winslet, or Kate Hudson? So question 3, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is a 2003 rom-com featuring Matthew McConaughey opposite which leading lady? Is it Anne Hathaway, Kate Winslet, or Kate Hudson?
I'm so glad you had this question. I always call him Matthew Mahogany.
Matthew Mahogany.
Matthew Mahogany.
Before you ask.
It's like when I thought, what's his name? The one that I call Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay
Culkin.
Thought that was his name. Right, okay.
So was that Anne Hathaway, Kate Winslet, or Kate Hudson? Moving on.
Macaulay Culkin. Okay. Sorry. Which famous figure is on the reverse of a £10 note? So not the Queen on the other side. What or who or which famous figure is on the reverse of a £10 note?
It's not Macaulay Culkin.
Not Macaulay Culkin. Or Matthew Mahogany.
Question 5. Who played the 10th Doctor in Doctor Who? So who was the 10th person to play the Doctor in Doctor Who? I don't know if she is, Lizzie.
Okay, sorry. Right. Question 6. Which 10-strong musical group had
Which 10-strong musical group had a 2002 #1 hit with Crossroads?
It's this question as well.
Question 6. Which 10-strong musical group had a 2002 #1 hit with Crossroads?
Okay. I'll do this one.
Okay.
Okay. In rugby union, which position wears the number 10 shirt? In rugby union, which position wears the number 10 shirt?
What position would Macaulay Culkin play?
It's not even funny. Oh dear. So in rugby union, which position wears the number 10 shirt? Question 8. From 1908 to 1916, what coloured door did 10 Downing Street have? Was it blue, green, or red? So it's not black. Obviously, it's famously black, but during the First World War and a bit before it, they decided to paint it a different colour. I think it was the wife of Herbert Asquith decided she didn't want it to be black anymore. She wanted it to be one of these colours, blue, green, or red. Thanks, Lizzie. I'm breathing again now, so it's fine. So from 1908 to 1916, what colour door did 10 Downing Street have? Was it blue, green or red?
Question number 9. What is the 10th letter of the Greek alphabet? So question 9. What is the 10th letter of the Greek alphabet?
Question 10. Mary Badham was only 10 when she was nominated for the Best Supporting Actress Oscar for which 1962 film? I think I'm saying her name right. Mary Badham was only 10 when she was nominated for the Best Supporting Actress Oscar for which 1962 film? And I will say again, one of the teams playing tonight is also
a derivative of,
closely related to the answer.
We're just giving them away, aren't we?
Yeah, I know, sorry.
Okay, the final round.
General knowledge. Let's go.
C'est bon. Question 1. What is the most populous city in Spain? So question 1. What is the most populous city in Spain?
So I'm fine now.
Question 1. What is the most populous city in Spain?
Question 2. Bit of a geographical theme for this. In which UK town is The Office set? In which UK town is The Office set? Obviously we're talking about the British Office here. Which UK town is The Office set? I was clearing my throat.
Of course. Question 3. Which country does the lager Kio originate? Is it Greece, Cyprus or Latvia? So question 3. Which country does the lager Kio originate? Is it Greece, Cyprus or Latvia? Kio, also the name of Mum's cat.
Do you think that's why Kio was called Kio?
After the bitter. I don't think they have Kio in Wroxall on the Isle of Wight. So question 3, which country does the lager Kio originate? Is it Greece, Cyprus or Latvia?
Question 4, what instrument does Lisa play in The Simpsons? What instrument does Lisa play in The Simpsons? So what instrument does Lisa Simpson play?
In The Simpsons?
In The Simpsons.
In the eponymous TV show. In her...
it's not called Lisa Simpson.
Semi-eponymous.
Yeah. You just learnt what eponymous means, don't you?
I'm literally like a toddler.
A toddler using the word eponymous?
Very advanced. Question 5. How many stars are there on the flag of New Zealand? Is Sirius one of them?
Oh, I don't know if they're specific stars.
So, how many stars are there on the flag of New Zealand?
Question 6. In which year was the popular video game Fortnite first released? In which year was the popular video game Fortnite first released? Have you ever played Fortnite?
Nope.
No, neither have I. But I feel like I know it because the kids go on about it all the time. Not so much now. But when it first came out,
they were
buzzing. That's where the floss comes from, isn't it?
It's where the floss was popularised.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hang on, sorry. Right, question 7. In 1999, which film became Tom Hanks's first sequel? So question 7. In 1999, which film became Tom Hanks's first sequel?
So the first film he starred in that was a sequel.
Indeed.
Question 8. The Japanese condiment wasabi is produced from what part of the wasabi plant? Is it its roots, its leaves, or its seeds? So the Japanese condiment wasabi is produced from what part of the wasabi plant? Is it the roots, the leaves, or seeds?
Okay. Question 9. Lady Gaga has just released Rain on Me, a collaboration with which other female singer? So question 9. Lady Gaga has just released Rain on Me, a collaboration with which other female singer? And we did have to go onto the Spotify charts because we had no idea about any modern music.
Any modern music. I said to Ollie, look up some modern music. And he went to our record player and picked out soul music from the 60s.
Yeah.
This came out last Friday, so it's well modern.
It's bumping. It's...
Right, last question.
Okay, last question.
Okay, so you're going to see a clip from a series of newsreels that Ollie's edited together. We would like to know which 2018 news story are these people reacting to. So they've all been stopped in the street and asked about their reactions to this mildly big 2018 news story. What is it?
Will I get a free rice box then for coming down? Because I've had to go to Burger King.
My reaction is angry, sad, and disappointed.
It does seem unbelievable, really.
Okay, so which 2018 news story were those people reacting to?
You just said that in such a West Country accent.
Right.
Okay.
And now for the answers. So back to round 5, the reality TV stars picture round. Sorry, stars picture round. That was Charles Ingram on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So half a point. Very apt.
Thank you. I didn't. That was. I again. I was just clearing my throat.
Yeah. So Charles Ingram for half a point, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for half a point? That's question number 1.
The focus of the recent drama quiz.
Starring Matthew McFadden.
Jo Frost from Super Nanny. I've been watching so many clips of this recently. I love her. Jo Frost, Super Nanny.
Question 3, obviously Paris Hilton, but that's from The Simple Life. So Paris Hilton, The Simple Life.
Gemma Collins from The Only Way Is Essex. She's been on pretty much every reality TV show, I think.
Has she?
She's been on Dancing on Ice, she was in Celebrity Big Brother, but she started on Towie, The Only Way Is Essex.
Question 5, Leona Lewis from The X Factor. Question 5, Leona Lewis from The X Factor.
Bruno Tognoli from Strictly Come Dancing. Bruno.
Jonathan Van Ness or JVN from Queer Eye. So Jonathan Van Ness or JVN from Queer Eye. That's number 7.
Remember, these are half point for each. We have Danny Dyer here, made famous on Love Island. So Danny Dyer. You wanted to say junior, but it's quite obviously not.
Daniel Dyer Jr.
Danny Dyer, Love Island.
Question 9, that is Nadia Hussein from the Great British Bake Off. So question 9, Nadia Hussein from the Great British Bake Off. Winner from a few years ago.
I think it was 2015.
Yep, we'll go with that.
And Lord Alan Sugar from The Apprentice.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to round 6, sport / science. Question 1. On this very day in 1953, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay completed the first official ascent of Mount Everest. So 1953 was the answer there.
They managed to get the news back just in time that the news was announced on the morning of the Queen's coronation.
Indeed.
Bruxism is grinding your teeth.
NRL, National Rugby League.
This is in Australia?
Is the Australian Rugby League Premier competition.
Oh, that's the match we went to.
Yeah, we went to one.
We went to one. And then we invaded the pitch. And that's all I remember.
We were invited onto the pitch.
Oh, we were invited onto the pitch. And there was that angry man swearing at everybody. And that
Yes.
10-year-old turned around and told him to shut up. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, a badger lives in a set.
Jim Hines was the first athlete to run the 100 metres in under 10 seconds. So Jim Hines.
A hummingbird is the only bird known to fly backwards. A hummingbird.
Michael Jordan is who you saw starring alongside Bill Murray in the classic film Space Jam.
Must have missed that one in my childhood.
A real underdog story.
Erwin Schrödinger is associated with a cat. What's the thing called? A cat? The cat?
Schrodinger's cat.
Yes.
It's
and
a thought experiment
Yes.
that my brain isn't big enough to understand.
No. Mine neither.
So, question 9, the BBC Sports Personality of the Year 2019 was won by Ben Stokes last year. Ben Stokes.
Edelweiss is a type of flower.
The national flower of Austria.
Yes. That was going to be the question. But upon fact checking, it's also the national flower of quite a few other countries. It's also a type of grape. And obviously, well, I best know it from the Sound of Music song, Edelweiss.
Indeed. But from the selection we gave you, it's a flower.
Okay, famous tens.
Yep. Which element has the atomic number 10? Apparently it's neon.
I'm not going to sing the periodic table.
You did promise.
No, I didn't promise.
You said maybe.
I said May. John Christie lived at 10 Rillington Place in London. John Christie.
Kate Hudson starred opposite Matthew McConaughey in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yes, she did. It's Jane Austen, who is the famous figure on the reverse of a £10 note. Jane Austen.
David Tennant was the 10th Doctor. So David Tennant for question number 5.
Blazing Squad had a number 1 hit with Crossroads. Ollie wanted to make this a musical multimedia question, but that got vetoed. I can't believe this was number 1. I can't believe Blazing.
Crossroads, 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 meet you at the crossroads. That's like actually how it sounds.
I did so much reading on Blazing Squad, more than anyone needs to this week. But yes, the musical group Blazing Squad. This is your question.
It was. In rugby union, the fly half wears the number 10 shirt. So fly half for question number 7.
Question 8. They painted 10 Downing Street's door green.
They did indeed.
They did indeed.
Question 9. Kappa is the 10th letter of the Greek alphabet.
And it was To Kill a Mockingbird, or To Kill a Mockingbird, that Mary Badham was nominated for Best Actress, Supporting Actress, as only a 10-year-old in 1962.
Indeed. Okay, and then to finish things off, general knowledge round 8. So the most populous city in Spain is Madrid. Madrid for question number 1.
Slough is the setting for The Office.
Yep, Slough.
We say Slough so much, I almost said Slough. Slough.
Slough. Keo originates in Cyprus. So Cyprus for question number 3.
Now, before Lisa Simpson plays the saxophone, it's in the credits, isn't it, when she plays saxophone?
New Zealand's flag has 4 stars. So the flag of New Zealand has 4 stars on it.
2017 was when Fortnite first was released.
In 1999, Tom Hanks's first sequel was Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 for question number 7.
Question number 8. Wasabi is produced from the root.
Related to the horseradish. Question 9. Lady Gaga has just released Rain on Me alongside Ariana Grande. So Ariana Grande for question number 9.
And finally, the 2018 big news story that these people were reacting to was the fact that KFC ran out of chicken.
I had to go to Burger King.
But she deserves a rice box.
She deserves a rice box. Okay, so that's it. Please count up your scores out of 80 and comment below. Join us after a short musical interlude to find out the top 3 and who has been crowned victors
champions. Yes.
of the Corona Cup.
So tonight, in honour of our sporting round, you will be hearing the best songs that we could muster from adverts. Enjoy.
Oh wait, hang on.
You got a great car. Yeah, what's wrong with it today? I used to have one too, baby. Oh, come and have a look. I really love your hairdo, yeah. I'm glad you like mine too. See, we're looking pretty cool. Look at you. So what do you do? Oh yeah, I wait tables too. No, I haven't heard your band, 'cause you guys are pretty new. But if you dig, I'm big in food. Welcome over to my work. I'll have a cook you something that you really love. 'Cause I like you, yeah, I like you. And the feeling's so bohemian like you. Yeah, I like you, yeah, I like you. And I feel, wow,
Bam bam, mon ça se passe, j'ai sur mon lit à bouffer sa langue en buvant en mon whisky. Quant à moi, peu dormi, vie débris, mais j'ai dû dormir dans la gouttière où j'ai eu un flash. En 4 couleurs. Allez hop, un matin, une louloute est venue chez moi, poupée de cellophane, cheveux chinois, un sparadrap, une gueule de bois, a bu ma bière dans un grand verre en caoutchouc. Comme un indien dans son igloo. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi, moi. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi. Allez hop, la nana, quel panard, quelle vibration de s'envoyer sur paillasson. Limé, ruiné, vidé, comblé. You are the king of the divan, qu'elle me dit en passant. I am the king of the divan. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi, moi. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi.
we love to boogie. We love to boogie. Jitterbug boogie. Golden Billy boogie. We love to boogie on a Saturday night. Linda Mayfinder's got a Cadillac bone. Jamie lost a cherry walking all the way home. The passion of the earth blasted his mind. Now it needs sweet, ready for the moon bass grind. We love to boogie. We love to boogie on a Saturday night. I said we love to boogie. We love to boogie. High school boogie. Jitterbug boogie. We love to boogie on a Saturday night. Yeah.
tail feathers high. Jitterbug left and smiled to the sky. When your black velvet cape and your stovepipe hat. Bebop, baby, the dance is where it at. I love to boogie. Yes, I love to boogie on a Saturday night. I said I love to boogie. I love to boogie. Jitterbug boogie. I love to boogie. I love to boogie on a Saturday night. I love to boogie. I love to boogie. I love to boogie. I love to boogie. I love to boogie on a Saturday night. Wow, I love to boogie. I love to boogie.
I got friends, I got family here. They say these kids are disease, but we got love to share. 'Cause God knows where we've been, but not where we're going. And when the water is too deep to swim, we still swim. I got friends, I got family here. I got friends, I got family here.
Welcome back.
Hey, sorry the screen went blank for a second there. Ollie
Yep.
forgot to press something.
It's always my fault.
Well, you did trip over the lighting earlier, and the whole thing came crashing down about 2 minutes before. Anyway, it's very well done on the technical side. Okay, thank you very much for sticking with us, spending another evening watching us.
Yep.
Right, without further ado.
So, in third place, we have Nerd Immunity. So, well done. Oh, what's 73? They got 73.
Well done.
Well done.
Nerd Immunity is no longer locked down with a psycho, so back to being Nerd Immunity.
He's back out and about.
Yes. We then have, very, very close.
No, we're all good. Sorry.
Okay. In joint second place with 74 points, the Ampersands and Sibling Isolation.
A round of applause.
And I know that you're very competitive against each other, so well done.
Yep.
And
we've got a first time winner. Look at this. So Lockdown stocked up and 2 pissed housemates.
With just 0.5 of a point more.
So we're 74.5 is our winner.
Well done.
So congratulations. You get a pen.
Yes. And for those of you asking, so Uncle George, yes, there is a wooden spoon prize as of now.
What are we doing for it?
We've got a lot of wooden spoons, to be fair. We probably don't need them all.
A signed wooden spoon.
Signed wooden spoon.
Do you actually want a signed? No, we can write like the lock in on it.
We'll give it to you at Christmas.
Yeah.
We'll think about that. We'll get back to you on that one. Again, thank you so much for staying with us. Have a lovely weekend.
Yes.
And join us next week for We've Run Out of Fingers.
Hang on, we'll join. She's run out of fingers. I'm from the Isle of Wight. I've still got fingers to burn. So.
Oh dear. Right. Cheers. Have a lovely weekend.
Cheers.
Bye.